We might be live.
And we're live.
Maybe. You never know.
What if that like epic burp was like, the dinner bell for the episode?
3 new followers on whatchamacallit, Rumble,
Sweet.
which is interesting.
People still active on Rumble.
Let me guess.
No, but I can hear me and you. I used to talk over the music and not hear anything you said. But right now I can hear it.
You ever lay a fart and you can't even stand the smell of your own fart?
That means you should go to the doctor. That means your body's telling you to go to the fucking doctor. I had a bad stomach flu last week for like 2 days. Yo, and not to start this too graphic, but like I didn't eat anything for 2 days, but I was still pooping. I could just imagine what was trapped inside of me. Quit it, you two. Quit it. No. No doggy jujitsu in the middle of the podcast. No ground game. No, leave his leg alone. That's what one of my dogs, when they start to play fight, he immediately like gives his belly, like he goes on his back and defends himself on his back the whole time. And usually like he'll hold his own for a long time from the back. And I'm like, bro, this is some insane technique. Because he evades like almost every maneuver that my dog Jackie tries to put on. Every because he tries to go for the neck and then tries to go for the limbs, and he slips it every time. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? And then like I have them in harnesses, so that it's like they're training. Because they'll use the harness for leverage with each other, and they'll both individually try to flip each other over using the harness, like as if it was like the gi collar. They should. I think dogfighting will become more socially acceptable if they just stick to like wrestling instead of like biting. You know what I mean? Like if they didn't bite each other, because they don't really bite each other. They just bite their clothing. Like if I take the harness off, neither of them are really trying to use their mouth as leverage, unless that cloth is there. And then once that cloth is there, they're using their clothing as leverage. And I'm like, what? Did they evolve? Like what the fuck? I'm just advocating for dog fighting being like socially acceptable if it's just wrestling. Like if they're not biting each other or clawing each other. I think let the dogs fight. They will give up. And we're back.
I don't know, but it sounds really, really familiar. Here we are, and we disappear again. And we're back. Welcome to the Dumbfounded Dipshits podcast. I am Mike. That is Ryan. We are dipshits of the evening.
What's going on, dipshits? Back again. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. We get to talk some shit for the next hour and a half. So, the thumbnail. Can we discuss the thumbnail? Because I don't even know what the hell's going on. I haven't watched the news in a week.
Well, he still apparently hasn't surfaced.
So nobody's seen BB in a few days or a week or how long? What's the counter going now? How long?
Is it a week and a half, 2 weeks? I don't know, to be honest.
And he was like extremely active.
Yes.
You would see him. He was like on camera every day.
Yes. I don't know.
So what's the theory? Let's expand on this. What's the theory? What are people saying? What are the streets saying?
The theory is that he's dead.
What?
The theory is that his whole regime has been wiped out. Like, how we said we wiped out the entire Iranian regime.
So Iran just tit for tat at Israel?
That's what I think so.
But there's no confirmation of this, and I figured that it would be all over social media if that were a thing, and I seen like a drip of a couple of conspiracy theories saying that. But the thing is, like, I ignore it unless I see a news report of some sort, even if it's bullshit news. But I haven't seen even bullshit news about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that this is it's like it's the year in these days we can have information travel faster than anything else.
Right.
And we can also have so much fake news and so much fake information. You don't know what to believe anymore, and that's crazy.
So the conspiracy theories that you've come across, like, what are they saying that that like a bunker got blown up, or hey, get the hell away from the camera.
I don't know if it's a bunker. I don't know what it is.
Leave that alone.
Say hello to Ashley.
What's up, Ashley? My dog just almost kicked over my ring light. Hey.
I don't know the deal. I mean, if he was killed, would they really actively go to try to hide it? And I think they would maybe.
I don't know. But the thing is, the longer it goes, the worse it is. You know what I mean? Like, I think honestly, if Benjamin Netanyahu and anybody from his administration was taken out, wouldn't the other side be gloating about it the same way that
people
we gloated about the Ayatollah?
Didn't someone come out, not CIA, not Mossad, but someone came out and said, yeah, no, he's dead. And I forgot who it was, and I can't confirm or deny that. And, I think Ian Carroll also said he's dead.
Yeah, but... hold on 1 second. Get back, bro.
Is your dog fucking up your camera?
Yeah. He's like, okay, so I got this shag rug situation on the ground. My tripod is on it, and it's not a very stiff rug. So it's like easy to, like a blanket. It's easy to like sort of ruffle it up. And he's like trying to get under the carpet to get at a toy, I think, that he accidentally kicked underneath the carpet, and he almost knocked my shit over. Anyway, let me try to get myself sent to camera now because he knocked my camera out of whack.
My nose is leaking.
So, all right. So, Ian Carroll said that he's dead?
Yeah.
And then where did he get this information?
He's not confirming it based on information he got. He's saying it based on what is going on.
The evidence.
No reason to hide the way they're hiding him or not talking about it the way they should be talking. Like, it's just weird.
So where do you stand? Is it bullshit until it's not?
Yeah, it's bullshit until it's not. I mean, I don't know. Tim Dillon didn't have anything to say about it this weekend, did he? I don't know.
No, I haven't listened to the last podcast he put out, but it's queued up for tomorrow.
All right, let's see this video.
Remember, surgery could be described as stabbing someone to life.
Wow.
Until we meet again.
Kind of
remember.
It's kind of.
I tell you what, these Skeletor fucking memes get me thinking sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty good information right there. It's a pretty good point. So I've become obsessed with this channel, and I didn't realize the guy that does the channel is a local. He's a Long Islander, and let's share it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you introduced this.
Oh yeah. This is bad news. What's his name?
John Breaks Bad News.
John Breaks Bad News. Yeah,
it's incredible. He's so honest and like, it's great.
Yeah, I seen he did some sort of a live show where he was calling people in front of an audience.
He does what we do. He does the live.
Yeah,
clips out of the live.
No, in an auditorium in front of a crowd.
Oh,
he was making bad news calls.
Wow. As
a live show. Yep.
Let's see what this one's about.
Hello. I got some absolute.
Hi, is this Bruce?
This is Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. This is John from John Breaks Bad News. I have some bad news from somebody who would like to remain anonymous. You are a very miserable person, and you make everyone around you miserable too, because you can't stand to see people happy, let alone doing better in life than you. You treat your wife and daughter like shit, and they're both scared to stand up to you. You also treat your mother like shit, almost like you have zero respect for women. No one wants to hear you bitch and complain about how your life is, and how no one has it harder than you in life.
Bailey?
You're not a 20-year-old gangbanger from Compton. You're a 45-year-old loser who blames everyone else.
That Liz got put up. This is something Liz got put up. Honest to fuck.
What?
This is something Liz got put up. That was just someone calling me.
No.
And I treat you like shit. I treat my daughter like shit.
Who's that?
All right?
Someone here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
Hello?
Hello? Who the fuck's this?
Who are you?
Is that the girl?
You don't sound like Bruce.
Who are you?
I think so.
Hello?
Hi,
Who is this?
I'm John.
Who the fuck's John?
Oh, I'm John from John Breaks Bad News, and I had some bad news from somebody who would like to remain anonymous for Bruce, and I told him it, and he seems like he's got you on to like yell at me now. So go ahead. It's your turn.
Who is
It's your
this?
turn.
My name's John.
John
He
who?
sent in the cavalry.
John
How
from
do you-
John Breaks Bad News.
Someone that
I
is?
explained this already.
Explain it again.
Explain it again.
Oh, somebody hired me to call Bruce and tell him that he's a miserable person and he makes everyone around him miserable because he can't stand to see people happy or doing better in life than him, and that he treats his wife and daughter like shit.
What?
And what? Go ahead.
Why are you making this phone call?
Oh, because somebody paid me to call Bruce and tell him he's miserable.
How much did they pay you?
I don't know. Probably like 10, 20 bucks.
Yeah, probably some rich bitch, right? What do
I
they
don't
do?
know.
Hey, buddy, don't fuck with me.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
John? Don't
What happens
fuck
if
me.
I fuck with you?
I don't
He's
give
so
a fuck.
fucking
I don't
good.
give a fuck about you.
What happens if I
you
fuck with
don't
you?
bother me. You don't bother me. Say what you want. Whatever. If you think you're something,
I don't
you're
think-
something, right? Come visit me.
Where are you at? I'll come.
Come visit me, bud.
Where are you at?
Serious? Do you not have anything else better to do with your fucking life?
No.
No.
Are you that miserable?
That's Liz. And I'll make sure the old man knows that Liz
No one
put
paid
someone
him.
up
That's Liz. Come
to
on.
Colin.
Dude,
That's
no,
fine.
I got
That's
paid.
fine. All good. All good.
All right. Well, I love you.
You're a fucking disrespectful cunt. You just fucking call people up and fucking say that shit.
Yeah.
Grr. I'm mad too.
Grrr.
Pretty disrespectful.
What?
Say this. Tell me who you are. Tell me who you are.
I'm John.
I don't.
No. This is my daughter, the one you think I disrespect.
I don't think anything. I'm like a mailman. You're getting mad at the wrong person.
Yeah.
Fucking getting in people's business is gonna be a fucking problem.
No, would you talk to your mailman like this for bringing you a bill that you didn't like?
What do you say?
Take the cock out of your mouth, bud. Take the cock out of your mouth. What you saying?
I said, would you talk to your mailman like this for bringing you a bill you didn't like?
Got a good point.
Buddy, you're fucking calling up.
Yeah,
my
I'm a
mother's
mailman.
disrespecting
I'm
him
like
for
a
fucking
mailman.
couple bucks that you even got a
Don't
fucking
kill the
couple bucks?
messenger.
That's what mailmen do. They bring you unpleasant things for a couple of bucks.
Well, will you return a message?
Yeah, you got to go to my website, johnbreaksbadnews.com.
No. Can you just return it to the fucking person that sent this?
No,
Just
you gotta
real quick.
you gotta pay for postage, lady. You gotta pay for
Pay
postage.
for postage.
Go to the website, johnbreaksbadnews.com. johnbreaksbadnews.com.
Harassment can't be tracked, right?
johnbreaksbadnews.com.
What a plug. That's a sick plug.
All right, I
Sick
love you.
plug.
I love you.
What's the point of the phone call?
I said I love you.
From fucking some cunt.
He said he loves you.
Highly illegal, ain't it? So what's your message again, anyway?
I'm not gonna say it again. I've said it twice already. It's really boring me now. All right, I love
Well, yeah,
you.
well, then why are you still... Hey, then why are you still on the fucking phone?
Because I said I love you, and I'm waiting for you to say I love you back.
Okay, love you.
All right, bye.
Wait, you said I love you back.
awesome.
What was this guy's name? Bruce?
Bruce.
It's like another Michelle.
Hello.
Anyway, go to johnbreaksbadnews.com if you need to leave a bad message.
I was gonna do it. I just didn't know what I was gonna do. Like
I like that he allows the anonymous though, but it does dredge up more shit. But the thing is, you could end up having one of those Jenny Jones situations. You remember that, right? Like where they had the guests on, and then the guy revealed to himself as being his gay crush, and then he ended up killing him.
Yeah.
Like a week later. So they never aired the episode. Yeah. So I guess there is the risk of you running by not being anonymous to actually starting shit and like people being crazy and like, you know, trying to confront you about it and maybe physically harming you. However, I do like the anonymous because the anonymous got that guy Bruce super rage baited.
Well, some of them aren't anonymous. Some of them are.
No, I know. You don't say names and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, I could see where the problem is with that. However, the anonymous, the people on the other end, when they say anonymous, sort of get a little, like a touch angrier than they normally would. If they don't know who it is, they get angrier. Like, there's a little bit more rage to it.
I don't blame them.
Nuclear radiation. Okay, let's see. Where's this
The
going?
radium water craze of the early 20th century was absolutely insane. This is an original Burnett radioactive radium emanator from around 1930.
You were drinking radioactive
What?
water?
This concrete cone was made with a uranium source inside to irradiate your drinking water.
What?
They were
Users were instructed to place their cone inside of a large jug of water, such as this jug provided by the Burnett Radium Emanator Company. After sitting overnight, you were instructed to drink 5 to 7 glasses daily to feel the wonderful benefits of radium.
What?
And yes, it is still intensely radioactive. It gets even crazier than this, so follow for more radium history.
It's crazy, just the kind of crap people would put in their body before they realize what it would do. You know what I mean?
I have an idea. Let's drink some irradiated water. You never know.
Well, cocaine in the Coca-Cola is like a really famous example.
But that's understandable.
But this radiation. But this is fucking radiation. This is crazy. That's crazy. It's probably so many people undiagnosed with cancer who just died. And they just say they died of like exhaustion or consumption or like a bad flu, but they probably had like riddled with cancer.
Here, you ready for this one?
A guy named Peter Thiel.
Let's see if we can get the play this time.
I'm curious about a guy named Peter Thiel who co-founded PayPal, built the CIA surveillance system, installed a vice president, took $40 million from Jeffrey Epstein, and has openly said democracy doesn't work. And I'm curious why that's not on the news every single night. Thiel co-founded PayPal with Elon Musk, sold it to eBay for $1.5 billion, and in 2003 he started
Bless you.
a company called Palantir, named after the Seeing Stones in Lord of the Rings, the ones the Dark Lord Sauron used to spy on everyone and corrupt anyone who touched them. And he named a surveillance company after that on purpose. Most villains at least try to be subtle. The CIA gave Palantir its first investment through a fund called InQtel that has received $1.2 billion of your tax dollars since 2011. So we help fund a surveillance company that now charges the government nearly $1 billion a year to use our own data against us. We paid to build the thing that watches us. Cool. Palantir builds the software that the CIA, the NSA, the FBI, and ICE all use to track people, and ICE paid them $30 million to build something called Immigration OS. It pulls your passport, your social security number, your tax records, your license plate scans, and gives you a score like a credit score, but for whether you get deported. The Israeli military uses Palantir's AI to identify targets in Gaza. UN report found it was used in what they called unlawful use of force, causing mass civilian casualties. This is a company launched with your tax dollars being used to decide who lives and who doesn't. Thiel has said in writing that he doesn't believe freedom and democracy are compatible. He follows a philosophy called the Dark Enlightenment that says democracy is a failed experiment. Society should be run like a corporation with a CEO king at the top. A government is supposed to work for the people. We literally invented this country on that idea, and he wants to replace it with a subscription. We never agreed to that. We can't cancel one of his side quests is giving private lectures, warn about the Antichrist, which he describes as someone who uses surveillance and fear to control the world, and then points at Greta Thunberg as if the teenage activist risking her life to bring food to the people whose lives his technology is destroying is the problem. Teal mentor J.D. Vance at Yale hired him, gave him $15 million for his Senate race, the largest single donation in Senate history. And Vance went from calling Trump America's Hitler to becoming his vice president. Apparently for $15 million you can just buy a vice president. That must be on the secret billionaire menu. He's the anchor investor in a fund that builds charter cities, privately governed zones with their own laws and no democracy. They built one in Honduras. The president who approved it was convicted of trafficking 400 tons of cocaine, and Trump just pardoned him. Teal-backed companies have been exploring Greenland since 2019. The ambassador to Denmark is Teal's PayPal co-founder, and Ronald Lauder, the billionaire who John Bolton says put the idea of buying Greenland in Trump's head, is now quietly buying up Greenlanded companies through a Delaware shell company. And if that wasn't bad enough, Teal appears 2,200 times in the Epstein files. They had a 5-year relationship, over 2,000 messages. Epstein invested $40 million in Teal's fund through former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak. That investment is now worth $170 million. The single largest asset in a dead sex trafficker's estate, held in a trust Epstein signed 2 days before he died in a cell where the cameras weren't working. Through Barak, Teal and Epstein both invested in a company called Carbine that handles 911 calls. So when you call for help in certain cities, your data flows through a company funded by a surveillance billionaire, a former Israeli prime minister, and a convicted sex trafficker. So just to recap, one guy built the surveillance system, collected the data, helped pick the targets, took money from a sex trafficker, installed the vice president, doesn't believe in democracy, is building a private country, named everything after a dark lord, and lectures people about the Antichrist. And somehow he's not the main character on the news, he's not even a side character, and nobody's even asking. We've all seen some version of this movie before, except in this one. Nobody is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves.
I like an educational song. Can't hear you, Mike. Nope. Still can't hear you. Check your mic cable. Nope.
How about that?
Now I can hear you.
Weird. Very weird.
But your mic sounds different though.
Yeah, because I plugged it back in and it did not.
Now you're off. You can't hear you. Nope. Still, while Mike is having technical difficulties.
How about now?
Now I can hear you.
That was so weird. Somehow it got muted in the program and not this problem. Okay.
Oh.
Fucking weird. But yeah, Palantir and Peter Thiel is the Antichrist.
Yeah, that song pretty much summed it all up.
Come on, I hate fucking.
Super upbeat, but very depressing.
I found this, and this made me go, Did you know this? There was the final partner of Jeffrey Epstein that no one talks about.
Who is the last girlfriend?
That's her right there. Who is she? Well, there's lots of photos of them together. She's young. At least in photos.
I mean, a lot younger than him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Karina Sholek. It's over here. The last partner of Epstein. Ooh, I have another one. Nice.
Hi, Nick.
Yeah.
Hi, Nick. This is John from John Breaks Bad News. I have some bad news from Nate for you.
Oh boy.
He wanted me to tell you that Nick, you've been a valued friend to him his whole life.
Ooh, his whole life.
But he know what you did, and you guys cannot be friends any longer. At least not at work. The other week, he saw you were going through the supply closet, and he doesn't care if you steal the pens and the paper, but he saw on the camera something disturbing.
Oh boy.
You can't be using the paper clips as makeshift nipple rings and then put them back at the end of the day when you're done with them. That's degenerate behavior.
Yeah.
Same with the stapler. He saw you pull out of your pants. He knew you were a little weird, and that's fine, but he doesn't want to touch anything that's been inside of you. Tanner from corporate will talk to you soon, and he hopes that my message to you reaches you in time. He didn't rat you out. Andy Guy actually showed him the tapes.
Wow.
Anyways, he hopes you get the help that you need.
I guess I'll be going to therapy soon then, John. Thanks for the bad news.
I think therapy might be a good thing.
Oh my God!
Why don't you get some permanent nipple rings?
I thought it was a prank. I thought it was a prank for a second, but I guess this guy confirms it.
Free's free.
Free is free. That's a good fucking point. All right, well, I love you.
All right, I love you too. Have a good day.
Hi.
I love,
hey, Nick.
I love when you're like, he says I love you basically to cut the conversation off.
Yeah, that's his send off. Yeah.
And it works.
It does.
Paper clips as nipple rings.
Free is free.
Free is free. See, now this is cutting it off. So there we go.
All right. Well, let's assume what's going to happen next.
So I'm going to assume OSHA is not a thing in this country. It looks like I'm going to assume it's India, and not because I think he looks Indian, but rather in the comments that for the language I can't understand, it does say India a couple of times.
Okay. Good detective work. All right, guys, getting comfortable next to a couple propane cans.
He's not smoking, so that's good. What the fuck?
We all thought something else was going to happen.
Yeah, I thought something was going to blow up, but no. Fuck
Nobody put money on that on Cal Sheet. I'll tell you that.
Wow. I feel bad for whenever I see someone get hurt that was not doing something stupid, like didn't deserve it.
Yeah, I feel bad. But also, you're supposed to, I think, in India, heed way to bovine creatures. So I think you're supposed to let them. I think he was in the way. Is my point. I think he was in the way.
It looked like one bull ran the other bull, and that bull fell into the guy.
Well, even still, you're in one of the bull's way. It's not the bull's fault. Bulls are gonna bull, bro. You just got to get out the way.
That is true. Yeah, I can see.
All right, now let's guess what's gonna happen here.
Well, some of those barrels could be pressurized, so if he fucks around with it, it could pop. And we've seen on this podcast that happen several times. So
valid guess. All right, let's take a look.
Let's see. There's no sound in this video, but he's hitting with a nut. Yeah, that thing's gonna pop. And if there's some flammable fluid inside, and he hits it with that, and creates a spark, it's gonna go poof.
Now you said you didn't feel as bad for stupid people, right?
Yeah, he put a lighter to. That's
he's testing it. All right, that one's clear.
That's very fucking stupid. Don't know, you're gonna blow up your face. Stop doing that. This guy.
Oh! Well, he got up and walked away, but where's his homeboy, bro? He just blew his homeboy up the block.
Well, and think of his homeboy was holding a knife, so the force could have forced him to like hit himself with that knife, like blowback.
I think you think it a little too deep into it.
I'm just saying.
So he just like sort of palsy stabbed himself with the knife after getting blown back.
I've had that. I've had something like that happen to me where like something it didn't explode. I forgot what it did, and basically it created shrapnel and it nearly hit me. Great. Let's see what this one's about.
Asking me if I'm a man or a woman, because if my dad is a man and my mom's a woman, that would mean that I'm mixed. Stop asking me if I'm a man or a woman, because if my dad is a man and my mom's a woman, that would mean that I'm mixed.
That's not how that
works. The logic escapes me.
Well, Lou sent me a video, and he goes, and the girl goes, "My mom had a tattoo." It's two women talking in the video. And
okay.
My mom had a tattoo that said 1 + 1 is 11. And then the other girl goes, "Oh my God, my mom used to say that all the time too." And then it cuts to another woman and goes, "When you are sitting there fighting with your woman or whatever, I forgot how it goes like that." And it said, "Just remember, they're retarded." It's a woman saying this though. But it's true, because if you sit there, oh yeah, my mother had a tattoo saying 1 + 1 is 11. I hope to God there's some joke there, because I don't get the joke. Because it doesn't. Is there a joke there? Am I missing it?
I don't know. Like, you would think that there is a joke there, but it's not funny.
And like, we have not a lot of videos to go through, so if we get through them early enough, I will go back and find that video of what I just said.
All right.
Because this is the same logic here. If my dad's a man and my mom's a woman, doesn't that mean I'm mixed? Oh my God, you fucking idiot.
But doesn't that mean your mom and your dad are mixed too? And everyone before them?
I don't know.
Don't rush being grown. It's overrated. If I had to rate being an adult, if I could go on the internet and write a comment to rate my experience as an adult, I would give it 1 star. My comment would be very bad, would not recommend.
Yeah. Agree. You
don't want these problems. Do you know when you become an adult, you do not get to do what you want to do? You do not get to go where you want to go?
Contrary to popular belief.
I think it's a misconception. When I get grown, I can do whatever I want to do. No, you can't. You can do whatever you can afford to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 1. Number 2, especially once you have kids, you do whatever your kids allow you to do.
Yeah.
That's your first responsibility.
Yep.
Plus, you got to pay for a place to stay. In Arkansas, that's between $900 and $2,000 a month. Getting a car, that's between $300 and $500 a month. Car insurance, that's about $250 a month. We still hadn't got a haircut, hadn't got our hair done, hadn't bought a new pair of shoes, haven't gone out, hadn't had a good time, haven't gone to the comedy show, haven't gone to the basketball game, haven't done any of that. It's overrated.
Yeah,
I would advise you to enjoy being a child. Enjoy being a teenager. Why? Why do I say that? Because you have 70 years to be an adult.
Yep.
From age 18 all the way to 88. You can either be 88 years old. That's 70 years that you're going to be an adult.
Yep.
You're only going to be a child for 17 years. I want to encourage you to embrace being a child.
Really fucking good advice.
Yeah, I agree all the way. 100% everything this man said. And I think every teenager should hear this. Because even I was ignorant about that. I can't wait till I'm all grown up so I do whatever the hell I want, which eventually you could earn yourself to that status, but it takes, sometimes decades in today's day and age before you could actually even do some of the things that you want to do. But you can't do everything. Because life is just gonna life.
Life is going to life.
And you know what? I'll even say this is that he gave it 1 star. I give it half a star on Yelp. Adulting, half star.
If it was a 1 bite, everyone knows the rules. 1 bite pizza review. it'd probably be a 3.5.
And life,
3.5.
and life is a sloppy, fucking floppy slice of pizza with no carriage.
Yep.
No carriage.
Yep. Kind of like Lenny and John slice. Very sloppy.
You can't. You know what it is? Like, the reason why anybody ever went to them is because they were open super fucking late.
I had today. Me and my family. Every I get paid every 2 weeks, and every 2 weeks when I get paid, I'm gonna start doing it. But I did a couple times. Anyway, we're gonna get pizza from like a well-known spot that's a good pizza, not just your generic pizza. And today we had a place called La Industry, which is a known spot in Brooklyn. It's really good.
Right.
But like I said to my wife, I was like, next time we go visit my grandmother in Brooklyn, we should go get Lenny and John's. And she was just like, why?
Why?
And I'm just like, just to bring back nostalgia.
Nostalgia? That's it.
Bring back the nostalgia of just being awake at 3 a.m. and drunk and nowhere to get food and go, oh, Lenny and John's is still open.
Yeah, that's because the age of the diner's done, man. All the good diners that were open 24 hours are all gone.
Is it the Floridian?
I think that's the only one in South Brooklyn. I think El Greco's gone. Patrina's gone. Vegas Diner's gone.
King's Plaza Diner.
King's Plaza Diner's been gone. What's the one that was on Kings Highway and West 12th? Del Rio, that's gone.
I'm going to sound old, but I'm so old that I smoked a cigarette legally inside King's Plaza Diner.
Yeah, I remember when you were able. I remember when you'd walk in and ask for the smoking section. Now, none of my friends were legal to smoke cigarettes, but they would. But they let you fucking chain smoke cigarettes in that section of the diner, and everybody else in that section was chain smoking too. The adults and the fucking kids coming home from the clubs. They didn't give a shit. They'd just be like a pile of empty plates at the end of it, and we were all fucking stuffed to the gills, smoking cigarettes, bullshitting.
Disco fries, and I was sitting there smoking my cigarettes, and I don't even think I touched my food. What are we remembering now, Skeletor?
Remember, the idea of having to earn a living implies that by default you don't actually deserve to be alive.
Wow, that's something.
Until we meet again. Remember,
That's sort of a brutal truth, don't you think?
It really is.
You don't deserve to be alive, Mike. You have to earn a living.
Is there a video to this? There is, isn't there? So, but it's nothing new again. They keep talking about it, but
yes, I know.
They already released this. They've already showed this. They already had the people testify before Congress. There's nothing new.
Did you know that the United States government bought the domain name aliens.com?
I did not know that.
Google that, because there's probably more to that story, but just aliens.com domain name. And then
owns aliens.com. The Walt Disney Company.
Walt Disney Company?
That's wrong. Who owns aliens? Not aliens. Aliens.com. I spelled
.com. Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say. There's no mention of who owns that domain name.
I think that was a news story that just came out today. It's not on the news stories, is it?
A company called By Aliens. And aliens.gov is registered.
.gov. That's it. That's what I fucked up. My bad to the viewers. Aliens.gov. They just bought that domain name, right?
They own it. Yep. Weird.
And why and for what reason? Shh. Be quiet, Jackie. We're talking about aliens. Stop it. No, we're talking about aliens. No, we're talking about aliens.
I thought you said dead aliens, but maybe your dog's an alien, and they don't want the truth to come out.
I think my dog might be an op.
By the way, did you see the new movie they're making? It looks incredible.
Is that Chris Pratt?
Yes.
Get up and go to the back of the bus. Do you understand me? Why are you not listening? You belong in the back. Go now.
Is this Chris Pratt as?
I ain't finna move.
Is Chris Pratt as Rosa Parks? Oh my god,
dude! Classic movie right here.
You need to get up and go to the back of the
nominated.
bus.
I guarantee it.
I'm just telling you, like I've been watching these, but not any of these guys. I've been watching all of like the What If Marvel movies, like little shorts that they've been making with the AI, and some of them are pretty dope. Some of them are pretty dope. Not gonna lie. I love me some What If fucking Superman versus the Hulk. I'll watch that all day.
I think Hulk wins. Sorry.
A lot of people think, but like a Superman that doesn't hold back might be able to beat the Hulk. I think.
True.
No one lies in order to like. You don't know that. You can't falsify that.
Who cares?
Like what?
Yeah,
like, no one's talking to you. Shut up. Why would someone
Excuse me?
Why, excuse me. You're excused, ho. Why would someone lie?
Hold that for me.
She wasn't even in the conversation. She was talking with somebody else. What are you
That's what you do, a fucking loser that nobody was fucking talking to, bitch.
No
one's talking to them or her or whatever that is. Excuse me, shut up. She wasn't ready for that. She was ready to She wasn't ready for that. She was totally ready for them.
The excuse me, just I don't know. The excuse me, just nails on the chalkboard.
Oh, here we go. I have a bunch of these today.
Oh, let's go. John breaks bad news again. What bad news does John have today?
Hello?
Hi, is this Cody?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, Cody. This is John from John Breaks Bad News. I have some bad news from somebody who would like to remain anonymous. Cody, you were in a threesome with your own cousin, and you brag about it like it was some big sexual conquest, but in reality, it was just a threesome with your own cousin, which everybody thinks is creepy and disgusting, and you should keep that information to yourself.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Who is this? Who is it? Who said that?
Well, I'm John. I'm saying those words, but it came from somebody who would like to be anonymous.
Oh, and what did they say?
They wanted you to stop telling everybody about your creepy threesome with your
Do you see how much more pissed they get?
Okay.
Did you have a threesome with your cousin?
Well, yeah. Well, it was with my sister.
Oh.
And my uncle was there too. It was really
It
important.
was like a whole family reunion you had.
He's throwing him back.
Yeah.
With no pants.
She got pregnant out of the deal too, but I don't know. We don't know by who.
Oh shit. I feel like you're deflecting.
This escalated quickly.
No, it's all good. No, like it's.
I feel like
all
you're making it sound absurd, but you accidentally had a threesome with your cousin, and
it was
you don't want
accident.
to. It wasn't an accident. Okay.
There was no accident.
Oh, jeez, man.
Wow.
I was trying to give you an out.
Nah.
All right.
Oh,
well, I love you.
All right. Well,
you can say it
is there
back.
anything else?
Say it back. Said I love you.
I mean, it just depends. It depends. Well, I mean, like I love a lot of people. Like who is this?
I'm John from John Breaks Bad News. I run a service where I break bad news to people for other people.
Oh, I love you too, John.
See, now we're best friends.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Oh, we're from Long Island.
Long Island?
Yeah, in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, really? Like,
are you a Giants fan?
You're a Giants fan.
I'm not really. No, not much of a football fan at all.
Yeah.
He's just winning at fantasy football. Doesn't even like
yeah,
it.
I like that. Are you good at fantasy football?
I guess I didn't even try.
That's like you. That's like you. That's like you.
At all the entire season, and I think I'm second.
Everybody, this is Mike. This is Mike.
I'm happy that you're good at fantasy football.
I appreciate that.
Everybody, and to all the viewers that might still be watching or watching this later, Mike has actually won a championship doing just that. Twice.
Championships.
2 championships doing just that.
Nothing. I don't know.
Just getting everybody in the league pissed off because we're managing Because we're managing our teams like it's a fucking Chick-fil-A, and this guy's just letting it run into the ground like it's a fucking Waffle House, and he still has won 2 championships.
Well, what also makes me laugh?
Amazing, Mike.
One of the years I won,
and he auto drafted.
Yes, the year I won, I auto drafted, but that's not even it. So, the commissioner Jim, the commissioner of the league, swore up and down Lou was basically running my team, and he wasn't. Like I would win a game.
Yeah.
He would text Lou.
He was very adamant about that.
He would text Lou like, "Oh, that was a good lineup you picked for Mike." And then Lou would call me and go, "He thinks I'm setting your lineup." And I was like, "You haven't even looked at my shit." He goes,
Lou said, and I quote, "I haven't looked at his lineup since the day after the draft."
Yeah.
And that was the last time. And when I faced them, and that was it.
The guys at work, I show them my team, and they go, "You auto drafted this?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "This is a good fucking team." I go, "Yeah."
Yeah, well, because of whoever was available, the AI just was going to pick whoever the best player was available, and this is where you got lucky. You got lucky because you didn't get plagued with any injuries.
Also, I was
all of these guys who weren't like top tier, they were mid tier, but playing at the best level. None of them got hurt and played like that the whole season.
My drafting position where I was last then first.
So you doubled up. Yeah.
And of course, the next year when I auto drafted on purpose, because the first year I did it by accident. I completely forgot about the draft. Fell asleep, woke up in the middle.
Oh, I remember. And I was all cocky. I was like, "Good luck, Mike. Let's see how good you do this year." And then he won the championship. So
second time, I purposely auto drafted to see if I could see the result, and I didn't because I did it on purpose, not.
Well, cheers to you, Mike.
Cheers. Well, I'm thirsty as fuck. I need to get a drink after this. Let's see this video. Is that sugar-free soda or is that beer?
It's beer. It's a Heineken. It's a Heineken.
For peace. A retired U.S. Air Force launch officer claims that decades ago, UFOs disabled multiple nuclear missiles at the Montana base where he was stationed. Wait, what? 85-year-old Robert Salas says that he witnessed a mysterious force that paralyzed the military's ability to control Minuteman I intercontinental ballistic missiles at the Mamstrom Air Force Base way back in 1967. Salas's job was to launch and monitor nuclear missiles if given the order to do so during the Cold War, which, what a gig. He says he was at the controls on March 24th, 1967, when panicked guards called about an unidentified aircraft in the area. A few minutes later, a guard reported a red glow above the front gate, and that's when Salas glanced over at the status lights, the ones that showed whether or not the 10 missiles he was in charge of were able to be launched if needed.
And then all of a sudden we get a large horn go off, and we know what that means. It means that there's an issue with one of the missiles. So we look at the board, and sure enough, one of them went from green to red. And then very quickly thereafter, bing, 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 all 10 of them went down. They all went red.
Now, Salas says he sent a guard over to the missile silos, and the guard reported lights hovering above them. After the incident, a full investigation was unable to find the cause for this bizarre turn of events. But Salas says he is convinced the culprit is, quote, another civilization. Aliens for peace.
It just amazes me how, we watched videos about this exact thing a couple of years ago.
Yeah, yes.
Now it's mainstream. Now it's on the New York Post.
I was just about to say, now it's allowed to be spoken about. Right.
There's a whistleblower on Rogan, a whistleblower on Jesse Michaels, whatever.
But now they're not whistleblowers anymore. They're corroborators. Like they're corroborating an actual legit story that now, the government is saying, after some things got declassified, actually did happen. But who they're blaming is not. I mean, this is from the whistleblower saying that it's alien civilizations doing this, but nobody's And as far as it being a distraction from the Epstein files, I'm sorry, that I'm not part of that whole gang. I haven't stopped paying attention to the Epstein files, so I'm not distracted, nor do I think anybody else who's really invested in it is distracted. However, I do also, and have, since the days of X-Files, have an obsession with UAPs, UFOs, alien life forms, alien civilizations, the visitors, the underwater people, so on and so forth. And I'm not going to stop with that either. So this isn't a distraction. I'm not distracted. I'm just paying attention to multiple things because my ADD brain can't just have one conspiracy theory.
So I recently went back and started rewatching the X-Files. I got through season 1. I'm in the middle of season 2, I think, maybe season 3.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm watching this, I turn to my wife and go, "Holy shit!" And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "This entire episode is about a factual event." And she's like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
The topic now is a proven true story now in 2026,
which was a huge conspiracy theory back in the 90s.
Yeah, and I'm like,
well, they needed source material, and what's better than actual stories? You know what I mean? Like some of the most intriguing movies that we watch are the ones that say based on a true story, right? And then you watch it, like, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh, well, or movies that are hovered around actual factual events. Like, for example, Saving Private Ryan is a fictitious story. However, the fact that the backdrop is an actual historical event with actual historical accuracies, so on and so forth, we become intrigued with it. So with alien stories, UAP stories, UFO stories, the best ones, like Close Encounters of the Third Kind was critically acclaimed when it came out in 1979 or 1980, right? And why was that? It's because Steven Spielberg actually took from alien encounter stories that actually happened, except changed all the names, obviously, and had creative liberties with certain events and stuff like that. But otherwise, the whole backdrop and everything else was the same as the story from the people who claimed they were abducted by aliens and or had contact with aliens. So that's my 2 cents.
Bitch, I told you that I'm educated. Yeah,
everybody, safety first. Safety first.
When you get it gon' drive you crazy.
Fucking idiot.
Look at him. He's like, oh. I'm sorry. In that occasion, the moms is worse than the ops and the cops. Just saying.
He could have killed her or anybody. You fucking. So if you're gonna dance, smoke a joint, and dance with a gun in front of your camera, take the bullets out. Don't put your finger on the fucking trigger.
Don't put your finger on the trigger and make sure it's not loaded, and that the hammer's not. The hammer was pulled back, dude. The hammer was pulled back. He had the hammer pulled back. All he had to do was tap on the trigger, and that's exactly what happened. His finger flinched. He tapped on the trigger. You shouldn't be doing that, dude.
You watch the video of the Sig Sauer, P320, whatever it is?
Yes, it malfunctions. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Firing off range, and the guy goes, "Is that a P, whatever it is? Get that fucking off my range."
There are people who are very, very adamant about the fact that they don't want you firing a P320 on their range because of the misfire problem with them. And a lot of law enforcement, the reason why, and the stories, like 80% of the stories come from law enforcement because they carry a SIG P320. And and it's not Sig Sauers. It's just not the general brand. I'm telling you, they make great firearms. Sig Sauer is probably one of the best pistol companies.
That model, they added a lighter trigger on it for some reason.
It's a problem with the pin. It's the firing pin. The firing pins, I don't like. I'm not exactly sure if it's like they're too long and they're milled too long, so they sit on like right on the primer.
Because I saw the guy just take the top part of the slide.
Yeah.
He just wiggles the slide and you hear click, and he goes.
Yeah, it's just that either the trigger mechanism or it's the pin, and the trigger mechanism makes the pin like rest on the primer. So all you need is a tap. You know what I mean? And those primers, like when you look at a bullet and you look at the bottom of a bullet and you see that little silver dot in the middle of it, that's the primer that when you fire the gun, that's what ignites the powder inside the casing that sends the projectile out through the barrel. So when that thing gets tapped, you could literally take a nail and a hammer and hit the primer, and the bullet will fire.
They set a trap with a shotgun shell that way. They put the shotgun shell above
Right.
the door, something like a nail or something above it.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
hits the primer, and poof.
Yeah, it becomes like a mini claymore mine. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what a claymore mine does. Is it throws bearings out.
What is this? Is this another gun accident?
I remember this, but watch.
How much you buying for? You said 100 for both of them. 100.
It's pretty cheap.
I thought you could get 2 Glocks for $100. Bro, I thought it was hard. I don't know, bro. I thought it was a deal. Look at this. Are you serious? I would have knew that. How you gonna know when it look real, bro? Like what's fake about it?
They're made to look real. They're replicas. They're replica BB guns. The crying is hilarious, dude. This dude is so butthurt. His pride, you're watching this man's pride just get washed away from him.
I have a BB gun version of Walter P22.
How do you buy a pistol and not take the magazine out, look at it, know what a pistol feels like when it's not loaded, when it's loaded, check the slide, check the barrel. You know, there's like 100 different things you could do to a pistol to examine it before you purchase it without disassembling it. And this guy just like literally is like, okay, give me, here's $100, and excited just ran away. Now $100 for 2 BB guns isn't bad. That's a pretty good deal. But nobody's selling you a $300 used Glock, right? Let alone 2 for $100.
I'm getting water. I'll be right back.
Unless there is bodies on those pistols and somebody really needs to get away from it. You know what I mean? Get rid of it. Be done with it. And in that case, unless you're really looking to catch felonies, you do not buy the pistol. But it just, I don't know, man. I mean, personally, I have like a replica BB gun, and you could tell. Like, I mean, from afar, this shit looks like a SIG P226. But when you hold it, you know that this thing is a plastic fucking replica. Like, there's no doubt that this thing is not a gun. Now we got Mike back, and he's thirsty, and he took a sip. And now, Mike, are you satisfied? What are we drinking? Popsicle.
Sugar-free.
Soda or THC?
Sugar-free orange creamsicle soda. They have this brand at Costco or BJ's. It's a sugar-free soda, and it's pretty fucking good. And I like it because, I don't know if you know this, but the zero sugar Pepsi and zero sugar Coke, because it has aspartame and some other shit in it, and that also can actually spike your insulin levels. It could.
Yes, aspartame can spike your insulin levels. Yeah,
weird because my uncle was recently they're like, hey, you're borderline diabetic, and he's like, I don't eat sugar, I don't eat anything sweet or anything really, whatever. They go, well, do you drink diet soda? He goes, yeah, I drink Diet Pepsi every day, or sugar-free Pepsi, not diet, sugar-free.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, it's the fucking shit in that.
You got to quit sugar-free sodas,
This doesn't have aspartame. This has stevia, which does not.
Yeah, stevia, monk fruit, stevia, like all those things are fine, but they're way more expensive. So the thing is, it's like, I don't think you should be drinking 5 cans of diet soda a day, but if you sip one, it's like the expensive situation. It's not expensive if you're just sipping one. If you're going to drink a whole 6-pack of diet soda in a day, yeah, it's going to be pricey, but you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Yeah, there was some jacked 50-year-old dude that does videos, and he's like, yeah, he's like, listen, don't drink your diet sodas all day. But I would treat it as, he said, if you're hungry in between meals, that's your snack, because it's sugar free, no calories or not a lot of calories, but it's still,
however, it spikes your insulin.
Yeah, so it makes you feel full.
Yeah,
you just drink that in between meals, and that's what you do. He's like, don't go home and drink 6 before bed or whatever, because you can
right.
Your body.
Yeah.
Dipshit medical lessons, or not dipshit health lessons. What's this? I see headlights.
Oh, it's coming in hot. That sounds like it went through many walls.
Did they live?
What do you think?
I don't know.
I think this video just leaves it to a mystery. But watch this guy looking at the accident.
Holy shit.
But do you see how he's looking into the building? Like he's looking in.
Yeah.
Like that bike went far into the building.
Were there two people on that or just one?
I think it was just one.
I'm gonna pause it when it gets close. I want to see if it's one.
I thought that other bike was going in there too. I think it's one person. I think it was one person.
They died. They definitely died. We just watched someone die.
Possibly. We don't know. There's no like medical examiner or EMTs out there to tell you that. We don't know. This person could still be breathing right now.
Yo, Afro man leaves police officers crying in court after dropping diss track over them raiding his house.
Now, can we talk about the story before we play the video? I don't know if any of you out there have been following this, but I've been following this.
No idea, Afro man.
So in the last 48 hours,
and got in trouble. No.
Yeah. So, and I think the police department was suing him for defamation because he was, I think, his house was wrongfully. They executed a warrant on his house unlawfully, and they detained him and arrested him, trumped up charges. He was, I think, let go on all of it. Right? I think I'm not sure, but if I were Afro Man, I would have definitely sued the police department. But I don't know if instead he decided to make a diss track and a music video that's like 22 minutes long, and I think a diss track that he recorded that's 13 minutes long that literally names everybody in the department and airs out all of their dirty laundry in the song. So he's talking. I think he's talking about. And I'm paraphrasing. I think he's talking about the deputy's wife cheating on him. The lady who executed the warrant is this, that, and the other thing. And I think she was like crying in the courtroom. Now, can I give you a spoiler alert?
Sure.
Okay, spoiler alert. Afro Man, it was the defendant in this case because it was a defamation case, and then the judge let him go on all of it and threw out the plaintiff's case and dismissed it. And everybody was dismissed from court. So Afro Man won the case.
Good.
And if you don't know who Afro Man is, it's because I got high. If you don't know that fucking song.
I was going to go to school.
Then I got high. Okay, so I guess we can play the video now.
I could have passed. But I got
high. And I was rooting for him the whole way, and I'm happy that Afro Man got off. Love you, Afro Man.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. That's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
He's holding a riot shield, a SWAT shield.
You're claiming that is the defamation statement, is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
And that's painted you in a false light?
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
It doesn't paint him in a false light. He's going to lose because it doesn't. It's not defamation.
Yeah, it's not.
Defamation.
It's also artistic expression. Can I just say this? Like, if I say whatever I want in a song, it's a story. It doesn't mean that it's a true story.
If you say in the song, he's a pedophile, this is a fact. This isn't part of the song. This is a fact. And that's the song. That might be considered defamation.
Well, I think he did do that. I think there's like some pedophilia accusations in the song too.
Wow.
Yo, I think we could possibly pull up the whole song on YouTube.
I like this stuff first.
Yeah, we could do this first, but I think we have some time to pull the 13-minute song up, and then we should react to that. And it's dude, he gets everybody in the department. Everybody in the department, bro.
Afro Man, he was always a real one, bro. Always
Yeah, I love Afro Man. Always have, always will. I don't give a fuck that he's a one-hit wonder. I don't give a shit.
No, that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
You've been called a son of a bitch before, correct?
Not published, but yes.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. You really don't know her. I noticed her voice is a few octaves lower.
I think she starts crying, though. I think she starts crying.
Was that her chasing him, or was that someone playing her?
No, somebody playing. He made a music video.
All right, we gotta find the music video.
Yes, please. And listen, this is internet gold. And you know what? Like that 15 minutes of fame, you could re-spark that ember. And I think this should really relaunch Afro Man back into the public spotlight. I hope it does. Somebody feature him. Somebody feature Afro Man. Please. Please. This guy needs to be famous for all the right reasons now.
The name of the song, is it 2 years ago it happened?
It's 2023, I think.
And it's called Will You Help Repair My Door?
That might be it. How long is it?
5 minutes and 48 seconds.
That can't be it. I heard it was long. Is he dressed like that in the American flag? Because he's dressed in the American flag the whole time, I think.
Here, I think he did multiple videos of it.
Yeah, he might have. Maybe he did it in parts, sort of how Trapped in the Closet. Maybe he did something like that. That's why it's 22 minutes.
Where's the original song?
So, I mean, do you have Afro Man up on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I have this right here. I'm raiding his house.
Will you help me repair my game? Will you help me repair my door? Did you find what you was looking for? Will you help me repair my gate and door? Would you like a slice of lemon pound cake?
It's on the table, 11 pound cake.
You can take as much as you want to take.
Looking at it.
This fat bastard. Look at this fat fuck. Does he take a piece?
That'd be incredible.
Lemon pound cake. The warrant said narcotics and kidnapping.
Kidnapping.
The warrant said narcotics and kidnapping. Are you kidding? I make my money rapping. Why does the warrant say narcotics? Well, I know narcotics, but why kidnapping?
I know narcotics, but why kidnapping?
Any kidnapping victims inside my seat pockets? Are there any kidnapping victims inside my suit pockets?
Got some nice suits today.
You crooked cops need to stop it. There are no kidnapping victims in my suit pockets.
He got paid for this video.
Let me ask you another question. Is there 1,000 pounds of weed in my suit pockets? 1,000 pounds of weed in my suit pockets? You crooked cops need to stop it.
Gotta stop it.
Not 1 million pounds of weed in my
suit pockets.
Let me ask you something else. Any kidnapping victims inside my CD?
Why does he still have a CD case?
Victims inside my CD.
Because he's a musician.
The Adams County Sheriff Department, you can get these. There are no kidnapping victims in my CDs. How many pounds of weed are inside my CDs? How many pounds of weed are inside my CDs? Adams County Sheriff, you can get these.
I mean, I definitely stored like a dub or, you know, or an eighth or like a quarter in my CD case before. Like 30 years ago.
Why are you stealing my money? Why are you stealing my money?
I heard they took like 40 grand. I heard they took 40 grand and said, and it had nothing to do with the actual case, and they wouldn't give it back to him and said they were holding it, and I think that was part of his case against them.
Well, I mean, look, he's. I never understood, like, if you get pulled over, then you have a large sum of money on you, they can seize it from you.
Yes, but unless they can connect that money to any sort of nefarious deed, they can't keep it. They have to give it back to you. If they cannot prove that money was part of like an illegal crime, that an illegal act, then they can't hold on to it. Then that's not evidence. That it's not evidence, so they have to give it back. Like, for example, if it was just like they took your kid's Tonka truck, you know what I mean? Like, and it was like, oh, well, what, why did you take the Tonka truck? And it was like, oh, it's because there's a criminal investigation because you were dealing narcotics. And then it's like, if it's proven that the Tonka truck has nothing to do with the narcotics investigation, they have to give you, even if it's a Tonka truck, they have to give you back your property. You know what I mean? So.
I'm trying to find the video. Where's the video of him dressed in American? Did he show up to court in the American flag suit too? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yo. He showed up in that same suit. Lemon pound cake.
This morning, Grammy-nominated rapper Afro Man, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, is on trial, accused of using footage from a police raid in one of his music videos without permission.
But it's his surveillance camera.
Back in 2022, deputies in Adams County, Ohio,
22.
raided the rapper's home on suspicion of drug trafficking and kidnapping, but no charges were brought. Foreman then made a song about it and used his home security footage in the music video.
It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice.
The song went viral, as did a follow-up song.
Will you help me repair my game?
Foreman says he made the video and later sold merchandise to pay for damage to his home after the raid.
All of this is their fault. If they hadn't have wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system, and there would be no songs.
The deputies sued, claiming the rapper used their likeness without permission. And they say publicity from the video and lyrics mocking the deputies led to humiliation, ridicule, mental distress, embarrassment, and loss
Now,
of reputation.
I can't have our cops in this country being snowflakes. We can't have that. We can't have that. If you're a cop, like just like water off a fucking duck's back, bro. You cannot pussy up.
Yeah.
Like the rest of these fucking pussies in this country. Don't be a pussy ass cop. Like, look, this guy, for all intents and purposes, right now, I don't need him bitching that Afro Man said he fucked his wife. You know what I mean? I don't need that. I need you to be a little bit more fucking stoic than that. Yeah. All right, officer? Like, the whole department. Like, if you have a joke rapper making fun of you, ignore it. Don't bring it to light like, man, they're making fun of us, because you look like even more of a joke. You're claiming defamation because you're under ridicule. You're getting yourself more ridicule now. Now you look like even more of an asshole because you all lost. And you can't put yourself in a position where you're going to lose if you're in the law. Because if the law prevails, right, and if justice is supposed to prevail, then justice and the law is supposed to win. Not put itself in a position where you look like fucking the Keystone Cops, bro. This fat old bastard's eyeing a fucking lemon pound cake like it's like he hasn't eaten ever in his life. Over lemon pound cake, by the way, which is like, could be good. Could be good.
Lemon pound cake.
If it's made right. If it's made right.
Really fucking good.
Yes, if it's made right, but it's got to be made like with that extra good frosting. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That heavenly jizz, bro. It's got to be all over that fucking pound cake.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Jumping back to Netanyahu, this is a video I found. It's only 3 minutes long. I don't know.
All right. See what they have to say. Joke of the day.
You hear it, right?
Yes.
We told you about Netanyahu yesterday. There was a conspiracy theory doing the rounds. Social media thought he was dead, so Netanyahu released multiple videos showing all his fingers, taking a coffee order, talking to civilians in Israel. But the internet is still not convinced. They think it is still all AI.
Video. That's... Hell no! What video though? Am I watching? Is it just memes or am I just gonna what the fuck is this?
The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice.
I get trolled.
The conversations everyone is having, and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, First Post America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is First Post America.
Want the facts?
The latest developments.
Nothing to do with Netanyahu here.
First Post.
English. There's nothing. I got trolled.
Oh, yeah, and it's an advertisement for their bullshit news organization. Okay, fuck off. Fuck off. I want to see I want to see those videos of him saying that he's not dead.
No, that also. How do you spell Netanyahu?
Netanyahu.
I wonder if you're right. I think you're right. Jesus Christ. What is this?
It's part of my job. I have to spell things right, so.
That's a day ago. I just want, give me a shorts. What the fuck's going on? Give me shorts. This is from
Mr. Prime Minister, I wanted you to know the president asked me to come and make sure you were okay.
That doesn't even look like him, does it?
Mike. Yes, I'm alive.
I checked that, and I'm happy to see that. But
great,
he wanted
right?
to make sure because, you know, you guys get along too well.
I don't think it is.
We shake hands with 5 fingers in each hand. You know, but I have to tell you, I'm alive, but I have this card.
Oh.
And yeah, don't read it. So it's a punch card.
Mm-hmm.
Today I erased 2 names on the punch cards, and you see how many more to go on this batch.
You know what the good news is? My name is not on the punch card.
Your name is on the list of the good guys.
Thank you.
And what the president, the U.S. forces are doing is incredible. We're very proud to stand.
I think it's real. I think it's real. He's not dead.
Getting rid of these lunatics would like to develop nuclear weapons and the means to deliver them to every American city after wiping out Israel. They ain't going to do that. We're wiping them out. I love it.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
You know how, like in AI, you would see a phase shift? I don't see any phase shifting.
Prime Minister, I want you to know.
So this is the video they were talking about that we just watched. Is the one that they say is the most recent one of him alive. Let's see the 6 fingers. So I don't see 6 fingers. I just want to let you know that. So
Me neither.
What happens is
Benjamin Netanyahu,
when you pause a frame,
who posts
there's things like motion blur and distortion from the book, like when
Yes.
when something with camera, the way a camera records,
Right.
it takes frames and it plays back those frames at 24 frames per second.
Yes, right.
So if you freeze it on a frame, it could be in between motion, makes things expand or like stretch. And
Okay.
that could also cause distortion and things like it might appear things have 6 fingers when you're not watching things at the right frame.
It could be like a trail. It looks like there's like a hand trail or something, right? Yeah.
Motion blur, all that kind of shit.
a casual cafe video to prove he's alive amid death rumors. But even Grok calls it 100% deepfake.
אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות? אתה יכול להראות לנו? פה. היית? יפה מאוד. לחיים.
With rumors flying that he was killed in Iranian strikes, Israel's PM drops this light video from Satire Cafe in Jerusalem Hills. He orders coffee, jokes I'm dead for coffee, counts 5 fingers to smash the AI 6-finger claims, and urges people to stay in your shelters. Proof of life or too perfect?
I mean, I just think that they have him
Enter the twist.
heavily sheltered, so you're not going to see him as often in public. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I think he went to that cafe was to prove them wrong.
Grok saying that cafe is AI generated.
Analyzes it. And
No. Now hold on. That could be true. And I think, yes, that would be true. I think any location that they have him posted at is going to be made to look like where it's not. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they're going to try to kill him.
Right. So he's not going to put himself at McDonald's on 1st Avenue and 2nd Street. Like, he's not going to put himself like in a recognizable location. He's obviously going to have the background changed to you know, like cloak himself, you know. We just watched that whole thing with Peter Thiel. You don't think Palantir doesn't have like that all covered for him?
Absolutely. What is this thing?
Just to lighten up the mood a little bit.
Are they blindfolded? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Yo, he's in the worst position. The middle is the worst position. He backhanded him, bro. Yo, I think the guy on the left could see though. I think the guy on the left could see because his accuracy is ridiculous.
He's also staying down a lot more than the others.
Yeah.
My head hurts just watching these guys. Wow. start over again?
But why was he just standing there? Though? He was standing there like waiting for it to happen. I don't think that's how you play the game.
Where'd it go? Is this it? Oh, he's been slacking lately. I'm looking at Ian Carroll's page. I thought that was from today. It's from 2 days ago. Meh. Well, on that note, I think we are done for the evening.
Yeah, another one in the books.
Thanks for watching the Dumbfounded Dipshits podcast, everybody.
All right, dipshits, we're out this week. But we'll be back next week, Wednesday at 9:30 for more dipshittery. And hopefully, Mike, this week will be eventful, so we'll have plenty to talk about.
Not too eventful. I don't want too many bad things to happen.
Because then we won't be able to cover everything. You know, one or two ridiculous things. If they happen, I think that I'm comfortable with that.
I just don't want nuclear war. Okay, guys.
Let's have an episode next week. Yeah, let's keep it so we can go live next week. Anything but nuclear war. How about that?
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't discuss anything about this shit because I'm like these stories about how America has been stocks.
It's all bullshit. I don't think so. I think that could be half true. There's plenty more satellites. Yeah. Well, peace out, dipshits. Later, Mike. Next time, Wednesdays at 9:30, Dumbfounded Dipshits podcast on all platforms. Peace. Later, y'all.